Recently, we reported on the Kia EV4, the Seltos-sized dedicated electric vehicle based on the advanced eGMP EV platform, much like the bigger EV6. The EV4 is garnering tremendous attention because not only it's expected to be much affordable than the bigger sibling, but many find that EV6 that measure 2,900mm in wheelbase, and 4,695mm in length simply too large, especially for those in Europe. So, what if you are more of Hyundai kind of person that prefers the straightforward styling, and the overall presentation of the IONIQ 5, but wanted something smaller and more affordable? You are in luck because Hyundai has its version of the EV4 already in development. In this episode of AutoVision, we will uncover everything that's known about the upcoming compact electric crossover that will likely be the new sales leader for Hyundai in the near future. So, before we go on, we'd highly appreciate your support by subscribing, and turning on the notification bell, if you haven't already. And please don't forget to like, comment, and vote on the question that's presented at the end of the video. It's official. Hyundai's IONIQ sub-brand is now the best-selling EV product group, and its first model IONIQ 5 is now the best-selling EV, in Korea's modest electric car history. It's confirmed that Hyundai has sold 22,603 units of IONIQ 5 in just 9 months since its introduction in April 2021, beating out the previous perennial sales leader Tesla. Tesla has only managed to sell 17,828 units as a brand, selling the full range of products in Korea, even despite rushing the new Model Y into the market earlier in the year, to protect its lead against the new entrants such as IONIQ 5 and EV6. The EV6's sales performance was just as phenomenal as Kia managed to sell 10,888 units in just over 4 months since the launch in late August. What's surprising is that Tesla's sales actually increased by 50.8% to become the fourth best-selling import brand in Korea. However, what's even more surprising is that as of January 2022, there exist over 80,000 units of pre-sold IONIQ 5 and EV6 that still need to be produced and delivered, which is now expected to take over 13 months. So, it's clear that Hyundai has helped to break open the EV market in Korea, as it's hoping to do the same in many other markets, as the waiting is just as long globally. In midst of the production chaos, however, Hyundai is still going strong with its plan to achieve 1 million units of sales only from EVs by 2025, and ultimately become full carbon neutral by the year 2045. In fact, Hyundai has officially terminated the internal combustion engine development, and expanded battery and electrification development capacity, in preparation to only release electric cars by the year 2030, starting in Europe first. So, how is the R&D being diverted from ICE and creating more EV models to meet Hyundai's sales objective? In addition to the IONIQ 6 sedan, a follow-up to the successful IONIQ 5 crossover that's being released in the middle of 2022, and the production version of the 7 concept likely to be called IONIQ 9 that's expected to be launched in 2023, we have already reported about the myriad of new EVs that Hyundai is preparing for the EV rush before 2025. These include the Santa Fe replacement likely to be called IONIQ 7, and the compact crossover in question, to be called IONIQ 3. We know that IONIQ 3 is currently being developed because there is already a product development code associated with it. Known internally as OE, translated as Compact Size Hyundai EV, according to the Hyundai Group Product Code Guide, the IONIQ 3 is reported to be a replacement for the Kona EV in some markets. However, it's not entirely certain if that will be the case in all markets, as the next generation Kona is also currently being developed under the codename SX2, and an electrified version known as SX2E, with a target launch date of mid-2023, according to information that we have obtained. It will probably be a similar situation involving the Kia Niro EV and the EV4, coexisting in the same ecosystem, differentiated by the type of the platform, dedicated or derivative. As for the launch date, the smaller version of the IONIQ 5 could come as early as mid-2022, surprisingly. It's reported that Hyundai's Chinese joint venture is planning to start production of the all-new OE or IONIQ 3 for May of 2022. It's also reported that the IONIQ 3 is being rushed into the Chinese market, because of the poor sales performance of the Kona EV, having sold less than 1,000 units in a year, primarily due to the Chinese consumers' preference towards dedicated EVs. Another interesting, and perhaps very important piece of information that we learned, is that Hyundai China is actually targeting Volkswagen ID.4 as the IONIQ 3's primary target, and not the ID.3, which should be the competitor for the Kona EV replacement, in terms of the size. VW ID.3 and Kona measure roughly the same at 4.2 meters in length, but the ID.4 is one class up semi-medium-sized crossover with a length of 4,584 millimeters, which is as big as the outgoing Kia Sportage or the new European short-wheelbase Hyundai Tucson. this size can hardly be considered a compact car in Europe. However, it does match up with our intel that also suggests that the new Ioniq 3 is being co-developed in conjunction with the new Kia EV4, which has a length of 4,540 mm. As a platform-sharing product, the Ioniq 3 will share most of the components with the Kia version. This includes a range of power electric systems that includes 168 horsepower single motor or 232 horsepower dual motor setup, taken from the proven Ioniq 5. Also available from the Ioniq 5 parts bin is the 58 kWh battery or 77.4 kWh battery pack, but as in EV4, the lithium-ion battery with NMC or nickel manganese cobalt composition is expected to be replaced with the lithium iron phosphate or LFP battery. The LFP battery is cheaper by 20 to 30% compared to NMC, and can help to bring down the price of the EV, which accounts for up to 50% of the whole car. It's also known to be safer too, at higher temperatures, and longer lasting with up to 4 times the life cycle, but it has a lower energy density at 60 to 70% of the NMC, and therefore renders a shorter range. This of course may not be ideal for the 800 volts eGMP-based dedicated EVs that take pride in being the most advanced EVs in the world. Hyundai will overcome this serious drawback by employing the cell-to-pack or CTP technology, which reduces the battery package volume by removing the module that's found in the traditional cell-to-module-to-pack production methodology, thereby increasing the energy density by 10 to 15%. This technology is similar to the one found in the BYD's Blade battery that's finding its way into Tesla's standard range Model 3. Hyundai Mobis, the parts and the battery manufacturing arm of the Hyundai Motor Group, in conjunction with CATL, is expected to start production of the slimmer LFP battery to make the entry-level EVs, such as the Ioniq 3 and the EV4, more affordable. Like the EV4, the Ioniq 3's price is also expected to start from mid-$30,000, which undercuts Ioniq 5 at least by $5,000, which should further increase the appeal of the smaller offering. With the target range of 220 to 300 miles or 350 to 482 kilometers, it represents an excellent value, especially with the state-of-the-art eGMP dedicated EV platform that features 800 volts charging architecture, with the ultra-fast charging capability that charges the battery in 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes. Furthermore, as an eGMP-based EV, it will come with all the innovative features such as V2L, V2G, and advanced self-driving autonomy such as the Level 3 highway driving pilot technology, together with OTA. As for the all-important appearance itself, it's reported that the design of the Ioniq 3 is to be influenced by the recently exposed Hyundai Stargazer, an ICE-based crossover that has been developed alongside the new Kia Carens, which will also form the basis for the corresponding EV4 design. The overall design takes after the Hyundai's another vehicle with the astrological reference in the name, Staria minivan, which seems to be influencing just about all of the new offerings from Hyundai, including the upcoming Sonata, Grandeur or Azera, as it was known in the US before the discontinuation, as well as the 7 concept. However, in the application for the Stargazer or Ioniq 3, the Staria's spaceship-like theme appears to be more contemporary and sportier, with a trace of Kona mixed in for good measure. For more information on the platform-sharing EV4 and any LFP battery, or the all-new Niro EV, please check out our other feature videos on the subjects. As for the end of the video question, of the upcoming compact EV products expected in the near future from the Hyundai Motor Group, which model appeals to you the most? Please vote and share your views by clicking on the link in the comments section below. Thanks for watching AutoVision, your best source for the fastest Korean car news and rumors. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe and click on the notification bell, as not to miss any of our new videos. It would help the channel greatly if you could view our videos as soon as they are uploaded, and watch them all the way until the end, which would help to reach more people. Also, to support our channel even further, please join our membership and enjoy the exclusive content and preview of the upcoming episodes. Finally, don't forget to join our forum and share your passion for Korean cars at KoreanCarNews.com. See you next time with the latest Korean car news.